I want to take us through today how to solve basic mathematics. And when I talk about basic mathematics, then I'm referring to mathematics that is used by basic students who are starting, yeah? Basic mathematics, or what we call foundation mathematics. For people who are in lower grade, like let's say you know how to add 2 plus 3. Yeah? So it is either you know that if I add 2 plus 3, then the answer is 5, or if you don't know, draw a number line. Then on this particular number line, put 1, 2, 3, 4, finally 5. Stand at 2, move 3 steps towards the right. So 1, 2, 3. Your answer is what? Your answer is 5. So that is one way. So this is where you are adding. What about if you are subtracting? Let's say you have 7, take away 3. It is either you know that the solution is 2, 7, take away 3 is 4. Or if you don't know, draw a number line. Then indicate this is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Then we have maybe 2, 1, and finally maybe a 0 there. Stand at 7. Since you are subtracting 3, move 3 steps backward. Then it will get you to where the answer is. Say 1, 2, 3. 3 steps backward. Then this is the direction you're moving. What is the answer? The answer is 4. So that is one way on how to, you either know how to subtract it, or you are either using what? A number line. So this is a scenario whereby you owe somebody $3. Then you happen to get how many dollars? 7. So when you pay the 3, how much is your balance? Your balance is only 3. Another basic mathematics that I want us to know is how to, what you're calling what? Let's say you are finding perimeter of shapes. Finding perimeter. Yeah, these are basic mathematics that I want you to know. For students who are in grade 5, 4, 3, grade 6, grade 7, finding perimeter of shapes. For instance, this is a rectangle. This is a rectangle. So the longer side is called the length, the shorter side is called the width. To find the perimeter, we are saying the formula is perimeter is equal to twice the sum of length plus width. If you add this length plus this width, you multiply times 2, you get the entire perimeter. Or you can as well say, since this is length, it is equal to this length also. Since this is width, it is equal to this width also. Then you can as well say perimeter is equal to length plus width plus length again plus width. So you add this measurement plus this measurement plus this measurement plus measurement. I'll quantify that by giving you an example here. Let's say this is my rectangle. I am looking for its perimeter. Then I know if this is 12, this is also 12. If this is 6, this is also 6. Then now to get the perimeter, I'll simply come here and add. And say I have 12 plus 6 plus 12 again plus 6. What is the answer? 12 plus 6, 18. 18 plus 18, because this again, I add this 2 again. This one here will give me 18. This 2 here will give me 18. So 18 plus 18, what will be my answer there? So 18 plus 18, I'm adding the 2. What is my perimeter? 36. Therefore, perimeter of this particular shape is 36. Assuming there are SI units like centimeter, then I'll say my perimeter is 36 centimeter. So that is it, and you can go through how to find the perimeter of a rectangle. Another thing that I want us to look about, still same rectangle. How do we get the area? How do we get the area? So today we've said we look at basic mathematics for students in grade 5, 6, 7. So area of rectangle. Area of rectangle. So we are saying that here then you have to know that the formula is length multiplied by width. I will quantify that by calculating the area of this particular rectangle and say this is 10 centimeter I am multiplying it by 11 centimeter. So area, what is the area? I know that area of rectangle is equal to length multiplied by width. What is my length? My length is 11 centimeter. I multiply by width, which is 10 centimeter. So what is my total area? 11 times 10 is 110 centimeter square. Because we are calculating what? The area. So that is how also you are supposed to be able to find what? To find the area of a rectangle. The next shape that I want us to look at is a square. So I believe you follow through that and it is very clear. Follow through it and it helps you to revise while you are home for the long Christmas holidays. It will help you to revise. Square. Square. Now, a square is a shape that has all the sides equal in length. So this side and this side are equal. So S. Now here, when I am talking about perimeter of a square, perimeter is equal to 4 multiplied by S. What is S? The side of one length, since all the 4 sides are equal. So I either use this formula or I say S plus S plus S plus S. It will give me the answer. I will quantify this by looking for the perimeter of this shape square below. Find the perimeter. Find the perimeter of the square below. So this is my square. So this is 7, this is 7. Therefore now I'll say perimeter is equal to 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. What is the answer? This 2 gives me 14, this 2 gives me 14. 14 plus 14 is 28 centimeter. After knowing how to find the perimeter, the next bit that we look at is now how do we get the area of a square. How do we get the area of a square? Good. Today we've said it is basic mathematics. Next is area of a square, whereby we are saying area of a square is equal to side times side. Therefore, example, find the area of the square below. Find the area of the square below. This is how my square looks like. This is here 8 centimeter. This is here 8 centimeter. What do we know? We already said area is equal to side times side. One side is 8 centimeter, another side is 8 centimeter. When we multiply that, we get the area as 64 centimeter square. So that is it. That will help you to revise. So that is how you find the area of a square. Good. We move to the next shape. We will move to the next shape. And this next shape is what you're calling a trapezium or a trapezoid. Some people term it as a trapezium. Others call it trapezoid, a trapezium. So a trapezium has 2 sides being parallel in length. And that is how a trapezium looks like. Yeah. So this side is parallel to this side. And this one here is 90 degrees. Now what do we say? We are saying that if I have here A, I have here B, the 2 parallel sides, and this one here is height, which is the same as this length here. See that length? So this distance and this one are equal, so this one is also h. So now we are saying, and I'll call this side, maybe let's say this is side C. Yeah? And let's say, for instance, I can call this side D instead of H. Then I say I am looking for perimeter of a trapezium. So perimeter of a trapezium is equal to A plus B plus C plus D. Meaning, I add all the distance from here. I add all like that. I add B plus C plus A plus D. I expound on that by giving you an example of a question below. Example, find the perimeter. Find the perimeter. Then I'll say this is my shape, which is a trapezium. So this side is parallel to this one like that. So this is 10 centimeter. This is 17 centimeter. This is 12 centimeter. Then finally this is side 8 centimeter, the length. Now we are looking for perimeter. Perimeter is equal to, we add the layer length, 17 plus 12 plus 8 plus 10. 17 plus 12 is 29. Yeah. So perimeter will be equal to 17 plus 12, 29. 29 plus 8, 37. 37 plus 10, 47 centimeters. So that is the perimeter. The distance all around a shape. That is how we define perimeter. The distance all around a shape. That's how we define perimeter. So that is it. The next thing that I'll show you about a trapezium is how to find its area. Yeah, because now we know how to find the distance around a perimeter, a trapezium. Now the next shape that I want us to look at is what you're calling what? Finding what? Finding the area of a trapezium. Follow me as I take you through that. So I'll use this shape still to tell you area of trapezium. Area of a trapezium. This is my shape of a trapezium. I'll draw a small shape there. I want you to go through and see. A, B, H. Now for area, we are saying area of trapezium is given by a half into A plus B times H, where A and B are the two parallel sides of the trapezium. This side and this side are parallel in length. Now, because you're finding its area, then we are saying when I add this side plus this side, I multiply it by a half. Then a half of it will give me the area. Example, find the area of the shape below. Because there's no much space here, then I'll come and draw the shape here. Of the trapezium below. Okay, I'll use this shape as my trapezium and try to calculate its area. And then I erase this. So we are finding the area. This is 12. This is 20. The length here is 10, which is the same as the distance from here up here. Therefore, this distance is also 10, which is supposed to be now our height. So this is the shape. We've said the formula says area is equal to a half into A plus B times H. This is A, this is B, this is our H here. We substitute in the values, a half into 20 plus 12 into 20 plus 12 close bracket, multiply everything by 10. So what do we have? We add what is in the bracket. 20 plus 12 is 32. So a half times 32 times 10. A half, 2 into 2 is 1. 2 here is 16. 16 times 10. Area of that particular trapezium is what? Is equal to 160. Always we learn to put there the SI unit, centimeters. Or I can as well use feet and say centimeter square. So that is how I find the area of this trapezium. That's how I find it. The next shape that I want to take you through is what I'm calling what? What I am calling a circle. Also teach you how to find the distance around it, and also how to find what? the area of a circle. So circle is our next common shape. A circle is a round object. Then the distance from here up to the center, I term it as the radius. Yeah. Then if I were to extend this distance, so that is the radius. But then if I were to extend this, now it ceases to be a radius, but now it is called what? A diameter. It is called a diameter, which is represented by letter D. Now, perimeter of a circle is not called perimeter, but rather it is called circumference. Circumference of a circle is called what? Circumference. And the circumference of a circle is given by the formula pi b, or some other people will say 2 pi r. All of us know that pi is always equal to 22 out of 7, or write it as a decimal number as 3.142. So this is a constant that is used in mathematics, especially when finding the area of a circle, the circumference of a circle, the area of a sphere, the area of a cylinder, the surface area of a cylinder, the volume of a cylinder. We have to involve the use of what? Pi, which is a very important constant in mathematics. Therefore, I'll go ahead and give you an example of how to find the circumference of a circle. From there, I will also show you how to find the area of a circle. Therefore, we start by finding circumference. Find the circumference. Find the circumference of the circle below. Find the circumference of the circle below. So this is how my circle will look like. Then the distance from here up here, I want to say I have 14 centimeters. That is my diameter, and this is my circle. So we know that circumference represented by letter C. Circumference is represented by letter C. So circumference is given by pi d. Pi is a constant. What is pi? 22 out of 7. What is our d? Above. According to this is our d. D is the distance. The diameter of a circle is a straight line that divides a circle into 2 equal halves. Therefore, our d is 14. So times 14. 7 into 7 is 1. 7 into 14 is 2. When I multiply that, I get 44 centimeters. Since we are looking for circumference, 22 times 2, 44 centimeters. And this becomes our circumference of this particular circle. The next thing that I want to teach you is now how to find area of a circle. So I believe this is clear, and you can be able to follow through to help you to be able to revise. Now, I want us now to look at how to find the area of a circle. Area of a circle. Area of a circle. Now, for area of a circle, then you are saying it is given by pi r squared. So a half, we said r is equal to diameter divided by 2. You get r. And r is the radius of a circle. Yeah? R stands for radius of a circle. R stands for radius of a circle. Therefore, area of a circle is equal to pi r squared. Therefore, what do? We are saying, once we know what is the formula, then the next bit will now be to give you an example of a question to enable us to use this particular formula and show you how to find area. So find the area of the circle below. Of the circle below. So this is how my circle will look like, the one that I want to find its area, and I draw this. So this is my center O. I want my radius to be 14 centimeters. I'm looking for its area. I know that area is equal to pi r squared. Therefore, the area of the above circle is equal to 22 out of 7. I multiply this by, what is radius? Radius is 14, so times 14 times 14, r squared, and my radius is here, r. R is equal to 14, so I'm squaring the value of radius, r. Therefore, 7 into 7 is 1, 7 into 14 is 2. I multiply everything. What will I have? 22 times 2 is 44. Then 44 I multiply by 14. So the easiest way to do this, if you don't have a calculator, for the students who are in primary, write it like this, then you multiply. 4 times 4, 16, I carry 1. 4 times 4, 16. 16 plus 1, 17. Then finally 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 4 is 4. I add everything, I'll get 6. I'll get 7 plus 4 is 11, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 6 is 2 plus 4 is 6. Therefore, the area of the above circle is 616 square centimeters. And this becomes our solution. So you can see we are still covering the basic mathematics for students who are in grade 7, 8, 6, 5, 4. You need to know this. You need to know how to find this. The next basic concept that I want us to look at the next shape, before we move to looking at something that is also very common for the students who are in grade 7, 6, and 8, is what you're calling what? Area of a parallelogram, or perimeter of a parallelogram. We first of all start by perimeter, we move to area as we move on like that. Perimeter of parallelogram. So a parallelogram will always look like this. A parallelogram. So if I have this side is S, we call this side A, B, C, D. Then I'm saying if I'm looking for perimeter, then it will simply be perimeter is equal to, I add all the distance A plus side B plus side C plus side D. Add everything. That will give you the perimeter of a parallelogram. Example, find the perimeter. Find the perimeter. Example, find the perimeter. So let me say this is my perimeter, my parallelogram is 8. This is 12. This is 13. This is 6. Then I'll simply say perimeter is equal to 8 plus 12 plus 13 finally plus 6. So what will be the perimeter of that particular shape? So perimeter of the parallelogram below, 8 plus 12 is 20. 20 plus 13 is 33. 33 plus 6 is 39. So perimeter of the shape below is 39. I want to presume the SI units are what? Are in centimeters. Therefore, 39 centimeters. What about the area? Area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram. So this one is given by a half multiplied by base multiplied by the perpendicular height. Let me show you. So this is the height, and this one here is supposed to be the base. So if you are looking for the area, example, find the area. So let me say here my base will become 22 centimeters. This is maybe, let's say, 15. Then the height here we have been given as 12 centimeters. I know that area is equal to a half multiplied by the base length multiplied by the height. So when given this, then this becomes my base. The side which is this is the base, while this one here is our height. So a half multiplied by 22, which is the base, multiplied by the height, which is 12. So what do we do? Here then I'll say here I have 1, here is 6. So 6, so the area will be equal to, area is equal to 6 times 2 is 12 carry 1. 6 times 2, 12 plus 1, 13 square centimeter. So that is how you find the area of a parallelogram. So these are some of the basic shapes that we deal with in our mathematics while we calculate this, that is at grade 6, 7, 8, grade 5. So these are basic mathematics to help you to revise as you prepare. I want to look at a very common bit of mathematics also that is covered, what we call body mass. What we call body mass. Body mass is a very common concept in mathematics. Some books will not have the O, but rather they talk of what? Bead mass, which is also now a very common concept. That now instead of having off, they give you the indices. So this is also a very common concept that I want to include in today's work as we go on. Now, body mass, bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Let's say you are told to evaluate this. Evaluate 2 plus 6 divided by 2 times 4 into bracket. Let's say I have 3 times 7. So you look at your work first. Do you have B for bracket? Yes, bracket is there. So you solve bracket first. What is the solution for this? When you are solving that, then you will have 2 plus 6 divided by 2 times 4. Here, since there is no sign, it is multiplication. What is the answer from the bracket? 3 times 7, 21. You put here 21. So we are done with B for body mass. You solve them in stages. Do you have off? No. Do you have I? No. Next is division. Therefore, I solve this next. 2 plus 6 divided by 2 is 3. Multiply it by 4 times 21. Next is multiplication. Yes, multiplication is there. Therefore, we will multiply. So we multiply this to 3. We multiply either way. Either you start with whichever order that you want to start with is still okay. So this 84. Yeah, 84 times 3. You do one at a time. Then finally plus 2. What is next? Still multiplication. I multiply these two. When I multiply these two, then I have 3 times 4. What is the answer? Is 12. I write 2, I carry 1. 3 times 8 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. Then now finally plus 2. 2 plus this answer, what is the answer? 254. And that becomes your solution. Therefore, you must follow the order. In a very systematic manner. And you're solving one item at a time. You don't combine all of them. So that is how you use what? How you use the concept of body mass to solve a combined expression that involves all types of what? All types of expressions. Whether it is division, addition, multiplication, subtraction. You involve all of them in one concept. Then you go ahead and solve that. So I believe that will help you to revise even as you go through.